Before we dive into the video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe because it will help my channel a lot, and I'll appreciate you guys a lot for doing so. Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today we are going to be talking about the new event, and it's not just any new event. It is a collaboration event with the artist Alphonse Mucha. So I actually don't know how to say his name. I checked it out. It just said Alphonse Mucha. And I thought it was Mucha, so I'm really glad that I actually looked at it first, or else I would have sounded like a fool. But he's known internationally as Alphonse Mucha. And he was a Czech painter, illustrator, and graphic artist living in Paris during the Art Nouveau. Wow, these are a lot of words that I should know because I'm Canadian and French should be my second language, but it's not. But okay. Best known for his distinctly stylized and decorative theatrical posters. You know those storybooks where they're really old and they're about Sleeping Beauty and all of that? It feels like these are the drawings that are depicted in those storybooks, and there's this really weird nostalgic feel that I have whenever I'm looking at his paintings. Full disclaimer, I didn't know who he was until now. That's the thing I love about these collaborations, because not everybody knows everything in the world, right? Like, that's a given. But because of these collaborations, it just gives us a new experience. So I am almost 100% certain that because of the Vocaloid event, some people actually got into Vocaloid because of the Vocaloid suits. And now, because of this collaboration, a lot of people will be exposed to this art, and maybe some people will be inspired to look up art history. Honestly, a lot of times collaborations are expensive, but this time you'll be pleased to know it's not as expensive as you think for 2 suits, because for 2 suits, it's going to just be around 2,670 diamonds in the case where you win every single round. So this event would be a 2v2. I'll explain later when the event comes. I'm going to be crediting a lot of people in this video because I've had to look up a lot of things, and without them I wouldn't have found it so quickly. So number 1, it's the Love Nikki mods, and then number 2, it's World Dominator for creating the future events spreadsheet, and number 3, Weird Neutrino for the suit breakdown, which I'll show you guys after. But let's dive into the trailer because I'm really excited to show you guys the new suits. So over here you can see that these are the actual paintings of Mucha. They are 2 paintings from a bigger collection. If I'm not mistaken, it's the fall and the winter one, but there are actually 2 other pieces of artwork that are also part of this collection or series. The whole collection looks like this. I believe it's spring, summer, autumn, and winter. And right now we're only doing autumn and winter. So spring and summer, they're not being shown on the server yet. So there's a chance that there might be a second collaboration. Maybe, I don't know, because like, why would they not put all 4? I guess if they put all 4, it would be more like a hell event, and it's kind of overwhelming. So they decided to choose the fall and the winter one, since it was kind of in fall and winter when they created this, and maybe in the spring and summertime they'll release these 2. That would be interesting, right? So back to this, I was so shook when I was looking at the painting, and then suddenly Nikki's face appeared. I'm like, huh? All I could say is that I really appreciate the immense detail that was put into this suit. I have to be honest with you right now. I personally don't really like this suit because I don't see myself using it. I don't see myself using it because it's just not my aesthetic. I like really pink, girly, and sweet, cute stuff. And these are more of like, I don't know how to explain. It's just something that I don't see myself using in my wardrobe because I have very little pieces that could match up with this. And as a result, it's less versatile for me. But of course, I know a lot of people are huge fans of Mucha. I know people are a huge fan of these suits. So I'm not saying that these suits aren't beautiful, because they are. I just don't see myself using them. But you know what? Like, just because you don't want to buy something doesn't mean you can't appreciate it, right? The details on this are crazy. Like, all the jewels, the beads. I can't imagine how long it took to draw and how long the developers took to make this. Like I said earlier, there is the winter suit that is over here. I love the backgrounds. They're so cool. It makes them look like they're in a painting, which they are. And they also remind me of Clo cards. You know, from Cardcaptor Sakura? In Cardcaptor Sakura, there are Clo cards that are part of the anime, and TLDR, they're kind of like tarot cards. And I just thought that the way these outfits are portrayed make them look like they're in a card. So this is a Clo card that I thought that kind of has similarities with the autumn suit. And then as for the winter suit, I just thought that it kind of reminded me of Wendy because it looked like she was wrapped wrapped up in something, and I'm like, ah, it's the Windy card. It would be cool to have a Cardcaptor collaboration. If they did that, I would smash whatever button that I would need to get the Clo card suits. Anyways, let's move on to the beautiful, beautiful suit breakdowns. So again, this is given to us by weird_neutrino from the Reddit page. And I love seeing suit breakdowns because it really helps you identify what the items look like, how they are, how they would fit with other items. Actually, there was a huge surprise to me when I first saw the suit breakdown. So this is the full suit, not the breakdown. This is how she would look like if you got the entire piece. Again, it doesn't come with a makeup, which I find so weird because usually in collaboration pieces, one of the most enticing things of the outfits are the beautiful makeups, but I guess they decided that there are too many closed-eyed makeups, so maybe they didn't go with that. So going back onto the reason why I really like the suit breakdown is because I realized that her hair doesn't look like what I thought it looked like. I didn't realize her hair was not poofy towards the side, like a triangle, you know what I'm saying? But then turns out it's actually little flowers attached to the side of her head, and it kind of looks like her hair. Now that I look at it closely, it doesn't look like her hair. But when I first originally saw it, I'm like, oh, that's a neat style of hair that we don't really have. So that's what I thought was interesting. And Weird Neutrino did us a favor by attaching those little fluff balls to a different style of hair to differentiate the little head bobs with a darker hair color. And then over here, this is one of her necklaces, and her dress is over here. The dress itself is beautiful because you can see that it's very, very detailed, and everything is just very true to the original artwork, but I just don't see myself using it. It's also interesting to see that the gloves aren't actually gloves separately. They're part of the dress. Here's her beautiful staff. I can see people definitely using this, and these are her oranges that she carries on her other hand. And as for the posed version of the suit, I really like the flow of her body shape because it's kind of wavy-like, and then the back of her leg is over there, her hips are out the other way. It just looks very goddess-like. And I like how she's bare feet too. Wait, what? She's barefoot. Then why did she have shoes in the first place? Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah. Like, probably they just needed shoes to complete the outfit, but I think in the pose version, there's no shoes because even in the original artwork, it doesn't depict her with shoes on. And lastly, this is her background alone without her standing in front of it. I just think that it's super cool, and I think that it would be a great asset to the Starry Corridor. Moving along to the winter suit, this is her once you get the entire outfit. Again, it looks like a tarot card. Even though it shows in the trailer that it's animated, it's actually not, so that's always a disappointment. Here's her hair. Objectively speaking, this hair would actually work for a lot of vintage suits. Subjectively speaking, I just don't see myself using it because I tend to like long flowy hair. And here is her dress. It's really cool because it kind of reminds me of the, I guess, are they called togas? I think they're called togas, right? Oh my god, I hate this so much because when I'm trying to look for what a toga is, because I'm pretty sure it was called a toga, literally the girl Toga from Boku no Hero Academia, she showed up and I'm like, yikes, dude. Here are her earrings. Again, I'm not a big fan of earrings unless they're super big and somewhat unique looking. Here's her headpiece. I think that it's pretty cool that at least it shows a bit of her hair. I'd be interested to see whether the layering would work out for longer hair because usually what happens is that with longer hair, it just pops out the back and it looks really weird. So I think that's why this hairpiece was short to begin with. And this was the one where I thought that it looked like Windy because she was wrapped up like a burrito. And it also reminded me of the burrito blanket that I saw on Twitter. And then it's just like wrapped around the body, and I thought that it was pretty funny. And here's her again with a different haircut. And here is the background, which I find is actually beautiful. So all in all, I think that this event would be very cool to participate in. I probably won't get the entire outfit, and that might backfire on me in the future because typically collaborations are a one-time thing only. The Hatsune Miku thing was an annual thing, so I think that was the exception, but usually when Love Nikki collabs with someone, those suits are limited forever. So the Barbie collaborations that we had in the past, those would be limited time forever, unless they backtrack on their word, and that would be really annoying. This is what they would do in order to make sure that people actually participate in the event the first time. Because of course you want to draw up the hype to your collaboration and make it successful the first time. So yeah, that's what the new event is. In case you guys were wondering, I really am looking forward to it, even though I probably won't be getting the whole thing, just mainly because collaborations make the game very spicy. It just changes it up a lot. I play other mobile games and rarely do they have such big collabs like these ones, especially within such short periods of time. Like we had a lot of different collaborations ranging from the Barbie event to the Miku event to another Barbie event to this event, and there are a lot more different types of events in the future that we see in other servers like the Disney event. So I just really appreciate Love Nikki for doing this. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions about this event and whether you guys are planning to get it. So let me know in the comments below what you think. And oh, let me just leave off with the last thing. In regards with the cost again, in case you guys missed it, it's going to be 2,670 diamonds for both suits. And I was just snooping around some YouTube comments to find out how much each of them cost separately. So apparently it would be around 2,130 diamonds minimum for the autumn suit, and then for both suits it would be 2,340 diamonds. So at that point you might as well get both suits for an extra 200 diamonds. I think the reason why you can't get the winter suit first is because it's a tiered event. So that's why you have to go through the autumn suit and then you get the winter suit. Thank you everybody for watching. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe if you want to be updated on future Love Nikki events, and I'll catch you all later.